When we saw the data come out on the 2010 census, it was such a sad story because the Latino community, instead of making the progress that we all hoped that we would make financially, we actually went backwards. And that's really a sad, sad situation. And in large measure, the reason is that so many of our families wanted to invest in the dream, the American dream, which is about home ownership. And so many of our families invested in their home, and that was the single investment that they made. They didn't diversify their investments. And so when home ownership, when the mortgage crisis came about, many of them found themselves underwater and losing all of the investment that they had. That was all they had invested in. And so we've learned a lot from that. We've learned that in the future we have to diversify our investments and make sure that we're not completely all into one item. So it's hurt our community, and now what we're trying to do is sort of build that back up. And so we're trying to build jobs. So at our bank, we're really excited because what we did is we said, instead of counting how many loans we make, let's count how many jobs we're actually creating in the community. And so every time one of my staff members comes in, one of our relationship managers there, we say, today I created 12 jobs. You know, I was able to create a second branch for a restaurant or something. Or I was able to provide more equipment for a medical doctor. Or I was able to get a nonprofit center to have a satellite office. And all of those provide expansion opportunities and thus create more jobs. So in this economy, I think it's important that we all focus, hunker down, and think about ways in which we can support our local businesses. So many times we just buy products and we don't think about where they come from. And so I always say we need to work together and work locally. So to the extent that each of us goes around and says, how can I buy from a local family business? We're helping to keep, if not build jobs, we're helping to keep jobs. And that's an important goal to keep in mind.